Yeah, you can roll that in D&D rolls. Do not forget that you have a minimum die that you can get.
Yeah, it was 7, right?
Yeah, it's half plus 1.
And then for the first one is just a straight D12 plus my con, right?
It's 12 plus
It's a
con, yeah,
straight
for double
12 plus
one.
con, and then the rest is whatever. Why is this?
Alright, well, while you guys do that, Greed is gonna walk in with an ash elf into the amber tent where I guess you guys are, and he's gonna say, "Hi, we've got a new one for you." It's exclamation point, by the way.
Oh, real quick. So Quentin got refracted over there, so I'm back now. And
Yeah.
so what? Uh, how long would that have been since?
It was like 5 seconds.
Okay, so I
Or
mean,
actually,
how
it was
long would it
one
been?
round, so it was 50 or 60 seconds.
So how long? I mean, is the time period from me doing that to now?
Like literally a minute.
Okay. So okay, Quentin would be a little just like nervous, I guess, at this point. So Reed says that. Um, another one?
Another one.
It seems not many people will want to be here.
Probably because Caldoire is probably fucking cursed down there. The hell if I know.
Well, hello. Talking to you, Catan.
Oh, hi there.
Anyway, if you need me, I'm gonna be back at my selling place. He's gonna walk back to his stand and do shit. Yang's sitting on his monk bed is just gonna face palm and just look at the ground.
I'm Quentin. And this is my friend and Harold Shades.
You don't see anyone where he points.
So you got imaginary friends, huh?
Uh, I I'm not sure.
Understandable, and I just kind of avert my eyes and kind of
then
like pretend he's not really
The
there.
siren is also there, and Yang.
I forgot the siren's name. It started with the L.
Why does no one write this down?
Okay, look, I wrote it down on my notes, and those notes got erased. It was in it.
It's Lorita.
Lorita,
Platos.
I knew it. Lorita Platos. She's going in my character sheet now.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Nice to meet you, everybody else.
Yang will just say, my name is Master Yang, and this is Lorita. He points at the siren. I'm mainly here to keep you all alive.
And at that point, a brief smoke cloud would just form, like, right beside Yang. Hello, Master Yang. Is my gauntlet finished?
How many days did he say that it was gonna take?
I am not sure.
I believe it was 3.
3 days?
Yeah, it was 3 days.
Oh,
So he will just look at you and say, not yet.
It's been a week. Understood. Quentin, who's this? Another enemy?
This is Catan. He's a new member of our party.
Ton. Understood. Ally. My name is Shades. If you need an assistance, call on me. I will be there now. Blink.
I shall keep that in mind.
He just gives a slight bow to you, and then vanished again.
Quentin is just basically, yeah. Yeah, I had to think about like everything that's going on right now, what we've already done and everything. So, Quentin's gonna say, so Catan, we just know you're in for a good one. There's a lot going on right now, and a lot that we're still discovering. Um, so Yang, should we go back to Caldoire and
You should probably complete the quest that you were originally sent on, yes. Clearing the dungeon is very important, as I believe it may wield a very great resource for us.
okay. So it seems today we will finish going through the tower as far as we can again.
What floor are you guys even on anymore?
We finished floor 2.
Yang is asking.
Yeah. So we're on floor 2 where the houses were.
Yang is just gonna facepalm. Only floor 2?
How many floors are there?
15.
Yeah, we have a long way to go.
Has anyone ever completed all 15 floors of the tower?
Before, yes, but many years ago.
So no one has done it in a long time.
At least 5.6 billion years, yeah.
Perfect.
However, this motherfucker, he points at Quentin, is a Starblade, so he probably killed every enemy in sight.
As long as we keep one alive so we can make a name for ourselves.
Oh, you've already made a name for yourself. He is literally like he looks angry, but you know he's not.
It never hurts to get more can't speak. Never hurts to be more recognized.
Well, after Caldoire, I do have some quests that you would be good at going on. There are things that I need done from you.
Then we shall speak at a later time. But for now, let's focus on the main quest.
All right. Let's go back to Caldoire and see how many floors we can discover. Just know to be careful. There's a lot of traps there.
Alright, so you go to the wizard and go into Caldoire?
Yiller.
Alright, as you enter, you see the same massive cathedral before you. The quartz cathedral that leads you down further into the dungeon.
I'll be making a stealth check to keep out of the way and also looking. I'll be walking ahead of them to kind of scout further along.
As we're going, let's say we go straight from the first floor to the second floor. What was the door? Was it the 11th door where it was the scarlet door?
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything inside? I'm not too sure if we even checked that door.
Hold on, I wrote it down. You did not open the door, no.
Was there anything there?
You didn't open any of the... You opened 1, 3... I think it's 1, 2... No, you opened... I think it was 1, 4, 8 is what you opened so far. So all the rest of them have not been opened.
Yeah, because I know that a lot of them were blank on the inside, and so we didn't open up those doors because there was nothing there. So
well, that's what you saw inside was nothing. You never opened the door to see if it was actually
No, we
true.
opened up a few just because the other party members did, and there was nothing there for them, so they just walked away. But I don't know about number 11, but as we're walking by, Quentin's going to say, one second, I must check something. And he's going to open up the 11th door.
As you open up the 11th door, you can see an image of space, and you can see a scarlet-haired woman floating in the center of it. She does not look at you.
Like Quentin's gonna kind of shout, "Were you the one that I met not too long ago?"
It seems that your voice did not reach her.
Okay, so do I see just a shade of her?
No. You see a scarlet warrior. She is real.
And this isn't the one that I had to pop into the other party and, attempt to save, right? Because the other Scarlet Warrior is the one that fought with us.
This scarlet warrior seems to be someone that you do recognize her, but perhaps what you were fighting with was just an image. Perhaps this is the real deal.
Okay. Well, Quentin, out of not knowing what happened for the rest of that battle, isn't going to, press it right now. And, because Hope responded right away, but this person didn't, so he doesn't want to risk another fight like the 8th door, so he's just going to close the door and run back to the party and say, "Never mind, let's go."
Alright, so you're going down to the 3rd floor, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Alright. As the elevator begins to shift you all down to the 3rd floor, you can see corpses of enemies laying on the floor from slaughtering. The room is filled with at least 50 bodies. It looks like there's only this room and a pedestal down.
I would like to investigate the room.
Same here.
I'd like to investigate the bodies and see how fresh they are.
Okay, make me a medicine check for that. You two make an investigation check.
So how do I do the rolls for Avery? Because I've never done it.
It would be this.
Oh my god, you have completely drowned my cheat sheet of roll stuff. Bruh. Hold on, I'm gonna jump to it, and I'm gonna redo it.
Oh, this is my character. How do I add my new character onto...
So you type in exclamation... first you have to share it to Avery. The Avery email. If you type in...
G sheet, space, and then the link that you... that character...
Yeah, and then it'll give you the email and whatnot.
And then...
Also, I should... check invest. Flat 12. But it's reading it with the 0 there. So why isn't it updating?
That's weird.
Frick. Also, here you go.
Oh.
That's the cheat sheet to everything. Avery, so far.
There you go. And so do exclamation point, character. Alright, your current character active is now Catan. Alright, cool. So you should be fine now. So now try exclamation point, medicine.
Check.
Or check medicine, sorry.
Medicine.
There you go.
There you go. Cool.
So, Quentin, as you look around the room, you do actually see something. On the back corner, there seems to be some sort of hidden symbol that perhaps if you touched would manifest. And Conton, or I don't know how to say it, but anyway.
Conton.
As you begin to see how fresh the bodies are, They have been basically eviscerated, and it's been a long time. You can see literal white singe marks in their bodies from fire.
Holy blazes, what happened here?
From what I've gathered, and well, apparently what Yang said, that everything since I've gotten my Star Blade, that was really, I guess, around within Caldoire, pretty much died. Besides us.
Interesting.
But there's a symbol over here. Let me take a look at this. And I guess I'll touch it.
Alright, as you touch it, instead of a symbol will appear a button.
A button.
Mm-hmm.
What is the symbol? Do I recognize the symbol?
It's a button now.
Oh. What was the symbol? Did I recognize that symbol?
No,
Or was it a symbol for button?
it was a symbol for button.
I pressed the button.
Okay. As you press the button, you can hear something moving, but it sounds like it's down on the lower floors.
The floors that we already left?
No, the lower floors.
Oh,
You're not
wait,
going
Caldo-
up. You're going down.
Oh. I thought Caldoire was like a tower. Like,
No, no. You're going down, my friend.
Oh!
Also, just to reiterate, I'll be scouting ahead in my stealth.
There's nothing else in the room but bodies and the button that has now been found, and the pedestal to go to the next floor.
It seems that it did something. I guess there's nothing else here. We should go to the fourth.
I don't think you hit it hard enough, and I like smashed the button with my fist.
Alright, as you smash the button with your fist, it closes again. You can hear rumbling below you, and you feel like you've done something wrong.
And then you would hear in your mind, Conton, "Hey, watch it out. Wait, whoa, that English. Hey, watch it here. I'm ahead. Be careful."
Okay.
Can we press it again?
Yes, please do.
Okay, you press it again, and it reopens.
I would run in before they keep pressing
No,
the button.
No. Like,
you have to go to the
there-
next floor.
Okay, so you go to the next floor.
Yes. I'm still stealthing, by the
Yeah,
way.
the button, we don't know what it did yet because it opened up something on the bottom floors.
Alright, as you move down to the fourth floor, you see a tomb. In the
More
center of the tomb, no, a tomb with sarcophagi. However, the sarcophagi are massive, at least 200 feet tall and 300 feet wide. There are at least 2,000 of them, and in the center of it all stands a statue of a cyclops. There are 2 doors in this room, one to the right and one to the left.
I'll be checking the left. Runs off to the left to check it out.
Alright, as you look into the left door, you can see an alchemist room. There are many potions and alembics and all this other stuff. It looks like almost a potion shop would look.
Master Quentin, it has seems the journey to the left door has only led to a magic potion shop of sorts. There's no one in it currently, however, there are much goods that were left behind.
Well, take a look. see if there's anything useful, so long as there's no enemies close by.
As you wish. He would
Uh,
walk in.
All
at
right.
this
As soon
point,
as you walk into the door, an ethereal creature will appear behind a counter, and it looks almost like a ghost at first, but he will
I
say,
can punch ghosts.
"What can I do for you?"
Ah, greetings. Sorry to disturb you, but we are exploring this abode, and I've just come across your shop. You seem to have many well crafted potions.
Yeah, I'm a master alchemist. You know, that's kind of what happens whenever you live out in space.
I see. Well, thank you for the information. I would go and notify my party members, and maybe we shall pay you another visit and be a patron of sorts.
Sounds good to me. Just come back anytime.
As you wish.
I promise I won't poison you.
Uh, he would uh, make his way back outside, and in Quinton said, "You hear? I'm checking the right."
at this point, I guess Quentin's gonna just investigate the room more thoroughly and see if there's anything involving the Cyclops and the crypts and everything like that. Just see if I can see any common names that he knows, or just anything in particular that is of strange or interest.
Well, there's a symbol on the Cyclops' shield.
What's the symbol of?
It is an eye looking at another eye.
So just two eyes,
But they're looking at each other.
like cross-eyed.
Kind of, yeah.
Damn, they're retarded.
You can't say that.
You
My
can't
God.
say that. God damn.
Go. Reset the recording. Start over the campaign.
Jesus Christ.
What do you call it? Okay, at this point, yeah, I mean, if I only know just the symbol, okay, no names on the crypts that I would know of.
Not that you would know of, however, there are names, but they are in a language that you don't understand.
I think I'm just gonna remake the entire sheet. and see
Oh, what
that-
if I wear the mask?
No.
All right, we'll go. I'll say this. Come on, Gatan, let's go check this right door out with shades.
Lead the way.
Alright, as you open the right door, it's almost like you entered a different place. Everything around you is like a massive jungle. There are houses with amber on top of them, at least 13. There is another door straight ahead of you, and that seems to be everything in the room.
Is each floor, not each floor, but each other floor filled with houses, and each of them are renditions of each iterations of, like, the different 12s?
I can't tell you that.
Shit. So these ones have amber roofs. Alright, so Quentin will, obviously take a look at these houses and see if there's any windows and such.
There are no windows. It is made out of mainly twig and amber.
Is there a door?
There are doors.
I knock on the first door.
Nothing seems to answer you.
I open the door
As
and
you open the door, everything in the house is covered in amber, including the food and water.
I step back and close the door.
Okay.
I'll look at the 13th house.
Okay, do you open the door?
Yeah.
I say,
As
be
you-
careful, Quentin.
As
You don't
op-
want to be covered in amber.
As you open the door, the room is filled with people inside of amber
How
I
many?
knew it.
or amber statues.
How many?
1 second. 151.
And how does the place look? Is it like rich and fancy?
Yeah. Actually, no. It's almost like a tribe's house. So probably the tribe leader's house. So it's
Can I
like
tell anything about them with like the way they look?
they're covered in amber.
Oh, so there's no like resemblance of like any like clothing
Nope.
or headwear or anything like
Nope.
that would
Not a
show.
thing.
Yeah,
But
I'll close that door.
Okay.
Master
So-
Quentin,
Yeah.
everything seems yellow.
Well, amber's a protective quality, like my scarf here.
Should I gather some then?
Well, I mean, it would be good for maybe you guys to have just in case.
Understood. He would
But
come out of his stuff and then just begin to like try to chip away by punching the amber to try and get a piece.
As you attempt to even touch the amber, your hand hits a barrier.
Quentin
I see.
opens up the 11th door.
As you open up the 11th door, instead of the room being amber, everything in the house looks normal, and there are weapons on the wall, specifically spears, that are tipped in mithril.
Interesting.
Are they covered in amber as well?
No. It seems that these are untouched.
How is the inside like looking?
It's like
as
like an armory, kind of.
Quentin
But you
will-
could also suppose that it would be, because the spears look like they're fishing spears. So you would also guesstimate that it's probably for fishing. And the spears were made specifically to kill fish.
Say, those look very expensive for just fishing.
Well, if people are encased in amber and something that we could use, I suppose that we could use them.
I
Can,
really like
can I do a check to see if there's any like traps or anything in his armory?
That's easy. There are none.
Perfect. Say, well, you're the leader, and I walk in and I grab one of the spears.
Alright. Do you collect the spear tips? I'm guessing?
Yes.
Alright, there were a total of 15. So you get 15 mithril spear tipped heads.
Was there anything else like inside of it beside the spears?
No.
Quentin's gonna take a look up and see what he sees outside of the house.
As you take a look up, you see the sky.
He's gonna check the 12th house.
As you open the door to the 12th house, there's absolutely nothing inside.
All right,
No furniture, no nothing.
we're gonna slowly make our way down, but not open up the 8th house.
Okay. The rest of the houses are simple, and most of them look like preserving places or family homes. Some of them are covered in amber, some of them aren't.
I'm gonna try to find secrets amongst each of the houses.
Okay, make me an investigation check then.
Can I assist?
So you have advantage.
Yep.
You have advantage, so roll again. In case you get higher. Oh my god, nice.
Nat 20.
The frickin' shades of
As
this.
you're rummaging through everything, you find a note.
What does it say?
You can't read it.
What? So it's not an Elden warrior I will pocket the note, and that's all I can find within the houses.
You also find a couple of gems, but for some reason, you feel like you shouldn't steal them.
What are they made of?
Onyx and amber, respectively.
Amber's
Be
bright.
careful about the amber one. If you want to take one, I'd suggest the onyx.
Onyx is I'm trying to remember the property of it, but I know that it is a strong quality. I know that's a really good gem, but I get a feeling I shouldn't touch it or
Yeah,
take it.
you feel like you shouldn't touch any of the gems. Especially the onyx ones.
Well, if I catch Mage Hand to touch the amber one,
As you cast Mage Hand and touch the amber one, you feel like you've done something wrong.
the Mage Hand touching it was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Does anything happen to the mage hand itself?
No.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I uncast Mage Hand. And Quentin will leave it be. And walk out. And since we've explored every house besides the 8th one, people being trapped, Quentin will say, well, it doesn't seem like we can do much here. This could be another plane, another planet. Actually, is there a sun in here? Does it look like
Yeah,
a regular?
there's a sun. It's regular.
Does it look like the? Okay.
This might be the time for me to mention that whilst in the left room and meeting the potion shop, the moment I passed through the door, there seemed to be an entity that formed. He claimed to be the master alchemist of said establishment, and mentioned that we are in space.
Well, we should probably talk to him to figure out what's going on with these other rooms, and maybe he can tell us a few things. And if not, we should probably be on our way. If maybe he has a couple potions.
We still haven't checked the 8th house. Is there a reason for that?
Last time I opened up a door to an 8th house, it didn't. A creature came out. This place resembles of the 12, and why I opened up the 13th door first was why would there be a 13th door? But I worry that if we open up the 8th, there could be another thing that we might fight, or something far worse.
Should
I
I
see.
scout? Should I scout ahead to ensure our safety in the 8th door?
That's up to you. If you want.
Understood. He goes in.
You did open up the 8th door last time.
Alright. As you open up the 8th door, the room looks normal, like a normal residential house. However, there are symbols of a singular eye around the wall, like everywhere in the walls. There also seems to be a dream catcher.
He would hold on. How much can I do this? No, I can do this as many times as I want. Oh shit, hell yeah. Okay. Shadow steps out, pops up behind Quentin. Master Quentin. Inside within the room, it has on each of the walls a singular eye. And on one of them above it was a dream catcher. There doesn't seem to be any other things of interest, however.
If Quentin goes and peeks his head in and takes a look, and tries to look closer into a few things, does he notice anything?
You only notice what I described prior. The symbols of the eye are behind amber, so your powers would not reach them. Perhaps if there was a way to break it.
Like smash it?
Or release it.
don't know if this will work, but these mithril spearheads seemed unfazed by the amber. Maybe you can mage hand them into chipping away at the amber.
We can give it a shot.
I hand him a spearhead.
Alright, you go to town and it doesn't seem to work.
It was worth a shot.
Well, I give it back. Quentin's going to kind of focus on, his power to see if there's anything, within the room as well that is, like, powerful.
Unfortunately, as you exudiate your power inside of the room, the amber shatters
No.
and cracks and begins to wane.
Oh no.
Oh, maybe it did work.
You feel like you should stop. Also, one second. But you can keep going. I'm still listening.
This doesn't seem right. I think maybe we should just leave this place be, because if anything's evolving my power and the protective powers of Amber, it doesn't seem right here. These eyes, purple eyes, it's like Fear's eyes himself, maybe as if he's watching.
You're the boss.
We should leave here for now. Maybe we'll come back.
As you wish. Is there anything you'd like for me to do? With my skills to maybe scout ahead and
Well,
ensure that the next steps are a safe one.
I think maybe we should just go talk to the alchemist and see if there's any potions worth noting and if he has any knowledge, and then if not, then we should head down to the 5th floor.
Understood. I shall notify him. Poof.
Alright, so you
Hello.
go back to the potion guy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hello.
He will appear and he
I
will
have
say,
brought my party,
welcome back.
as requested.
How you doing?
Confused.
Why is that?
Trying to figure out what happened here.
What do you mean what happened here?
Why is everybody covered in amber?
What are you talking about?
In the other door on
What
across
other
from
door?
yours.
I just see you appear in my shop. That's all that matters to me. You're just customers.
What knowledge do you have of Caldoire?
What's that?
Where are you?
He will point to a window.
I look out the window.
You see stars all around you.
Do I recognize any of the constellations?
Yeah. Currently, I believe you are in. One second, I gotta double check. It's either sector 40 or sector 20. You are in. Specifically, you are near the realm of Earth, which is basically the warrior world. So you see some of the constellations that you would recognize from just traveling throughout your years. And it's very weird. And everything outside of you seems to be traveling. It is almost like like you're moving.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
What information can you give us regarding your whereabouts and what this place is exactly?
Well,
what
you
place
see,
know from?
this is my shop. I was given this job by the astral traveler herself. I've lived for billions of years, making potions, selling to adventurers, doing all that I can to make a living.
Astral
You. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say ask what's the
The ass.
astral traveler's name?
The astral traveler.
Quentin's gonna mutter. A lot of people in Caldoire don't like to give much information. Um, what were you gonna ask, Catan?
Oh, do you get many shoppers here?
Oh, absolutely. There are space travelers and spaceships and shuttles that come by day in, day out.
I see. And what is your most popular item here?
Oh, my most popular item, this! And he will pull out a big ass fucking potion of white ethereal magic.
What does it do?
Some say it heals everything. This
How
is an
much?
instantly full health potion.
Ah. How much is this ethereal potion?
15 spectral pieces.
Well, we have nothing of that currency here. All we have is mere gold.
Gold will do. You gotta give me the equivalent, though.
What's the equivalent?
Math.
Which planet are you from?
The warrior world?
Okay, let's see here. Their conversion rate is 15 million gold.
Well, I can see why you don't get much travelers from our section.
You asked for my most popular, not my cheapest.
Well, what else do you have here that is for a fair, lowly price of around 20 gold?
Healing potions, that's all I got.
Well, I don't need much of those, but I'll turn around and just be like, maybe we should just go to the 5th floor then.
Lead the way.
Understood.
All right. Well, you have a good time in space.
He just looks at you and says, thanks. Lived here my whole life, pretty good.
Quentin's just gonna like walk out.
I
Start
follow
heading
suit.
to the 5th floor pedestal. If there's nothing else inside the room.
Well, there was the other door that you didn't explore that you haven't even
We
found
did.
the pedestal yet.
Oh,
We did explore the right side.
Yeah, there was another door past the right side. There was another door in front of you guys, is what I said.
oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was the statue of the Cyclops.
No, in the other room with the amber houses, there's another door.
Oh, I
Oh,
wasn't there. That's why I didn't listen.
hear
Okay,
that.
never mind.
okay. I guess we'll go back inside that room and go to that door.
Okay. That's the pedestal room.
Okay, there's a pedestal. Is there anything inside the room of the pedestal room that I noticed?
No.
All right, we're going through the pedestal right away.
Alright. As you go down to the next floor, you feel weird. Because you step out into a castle.
Like we open up we're in front of like a castle like keep
Yep. It is.
doors.
Yeah. It is very well lit and very fancy with picture frames and a throne. And
But no one around.
Yep. There are two doors to your right and your left. There's also a stairway up.
Well, we'll open up. I'll go and just open up the left door right away.
As you open up the left door, you find a guard tower.
Then I'll go and open up the right.
Another guard tower.
Sit on the throne.
As you sit on the throne, you feel pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Uh, if I inspect inside the guard tower, is there anything in there that I notice?
There's kill holes where
Kill
people
hole?
would. Yeah, you know where people would put like a hole and shoot arrows out of it.
Oh, okay. What if I look out those holes? Do I see anything?
Nope. You just see a wall. Not very useful.
All right. Quentin will just, after looking around the towers, are there stairs up the towers?
Yeah. There's a way to get to the top of the tower. Yeah.
Well, before we
Fix it.
go deeper,
Go.
maybe we should look up the tower and just see if there's anything
Yeah,
we
but-
can see from atop. I will go take a look real quick, and I'll just go up there real quick to see if I see anything.
As you reach the top of the tower, you get very scared. Because what you look at is the City of Light.
The city of what?
The City of Light. Upon the warrior world.
So I'm
However,
looking-
people just simply walk past you. As if they don't see the castle.
and if okay, so I see basically the City of Light from the top of this castle, this guard
Uh-huh.
tower, and as in the sense of just I can see as if I'm inside the City of
I'm
Light or outside,
You are inside the City of Light.
and people are
Whoa.
walking past me as if they can't see me. So basically, I'm like, am I on the ground of the City of Light, or am I in?
You're
a
in the
separate
guard
spot?
tower.
Well, that's what I'm
Are
trying to say, what I
are
see.
people like walking through the castle, or like are they like? Okay.
They're walking through the castle as if it is not there.
And am I still on the steps, or am I on a floor of the guard tower?
You're on the floor of the guard tower.
If I try to touch someone, I would go through them.
Yep. Which is almost as
If
if they
I-
don't exist.
And that's as far as I can go.
Yeah.
All right, I just go back down, and I have to check the other one real quick, and go check the other one.
Same thing, but scarier. You see a massive ballista pointing at people. It is almost like perhaps the enemies that used to be here thought they could kill civilians in the City of Light.
Well, Quentin's gonna cut the string of the ballista with the star blade.
Okay.
Is it already? Is it already loaded? Like, does it shoot something at people?
Yeah, it's been loaded.
Yeah, I guess as I cut it, I will aim it away.
Cool. It doesn't
Okay.
fire.
All right, and then I will go back down and let's just go through the steps.
What did you see up there?
You can see a whole city, but no one can see you, nor can you interact with them. Strange place Caldoire is. You don't know what you're gonna see and what you could run into, but half the time, not a lot of useful information, other than when we went through the painting room where Loretta followed.
Speaking of which, can I look at the paintings and see what, they are?
I believe these paintings are of Ben, the god. So I will post this picture in D&D Pics really quickly.
Oh, Loretta's following us, right? She's still.
Yeah, she's still there.
Oh,
All right, that is
I'll ask-
Ben, and that's the pictures that you see.
Yeah, so I will ask Lorita if she knows anything of, why it's showing the City of Light and what
I
she knows.
I do not know of this place at all. It does not feel familiar to me.
All right.
However, she points at one of the paintings of Ben. He is familiar.
What why is he familiar to you?
I knew him.
Then you don't know of this place?
No, I know of the god, but I I don't I don't know. I know that he fought in the first fight with the all-knowing one.
Well,
Well, actually, you know who I'm talking about.
yeah. Let's keep going.
Alright, as you head up the stairs, you enter the king's bedroom, and there lays the pedestal to the next floor. However,
I would like them. Oh,
sitting on the bed of the king is his crown.
I would like to investigate around the room further.
Okay, go ahead. And see if you can
Is
find
there-
anything in the room.
Is there like dressers or anything?
Yeah, there are
that I could
dressers.
look
Would you like
through?
to open them?
Yeah.
Normal king aware.
22.
Oh,
Where'd you roll?
Oh, D&D picks. God damn it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna delete it in there so that way it's not in there.
Okay, as you look around in the room and begin to search everything, you don't really find much. But as you take a look at the crown, you see symbols of Ben, Benamon, and Yellow on it. It also has emerald gems inside of it, and it seems that it has inside of it, engraved in the inside, is the name Ben Inonanon.
Pick up this crown.
As you attempt to pick up the crown, a magical force field will stop you.
I'm gonna, as an action, use magic awareness. And until my next turn, I can locate any spell or magic item within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover, and I can know what school of magic it belongs to.
As you take a look at the magic that is surrounding the crown, you don't know what kind of magic that is.
Is there anything else in the room that tickles my magic fancy?
I thought you were gonna say something else.
There is a star cape.
Can I know what school of magic it belongs to?
It seems like it has imbued inside of it creation magic and some other magic that you cannot identify.
Say, this looks interesting, and I put it on.
As you attempt to pick it up, nothing seems to happen. Your hand goes through it.
Say, ha!
Touch it.
As you touch it, you feel like this isn't yours.
No capes.
Well, Quentin, at his point is like it may not be ours, but we don't know anything about Caldoire, and this place looks abandoned and looks like there were ballistas pointed at people. So, Quentin will still pick it up and try to take it.
As you attempt to take it, your Starblade begins to react, and the cloak will vanish.
Oh. Strange place this is. And he will kind of gesture the other two to let's just move forward.
I thought this place would be more dangerous when you first told me about it, but so far it's been smooth sailing.
Um,
Although,
the star,
pretty weird.
since the star blade appearing in my hand, it seems it's cleared a lot of possible issues we would have had to fight. But we don't know if we're still having to finish these floors. There's still treasures to be discovered as well as secrets to be found out. Then there's also the end, which at the end I'm sure would definitely be far worse than what we would probably imagine.
Oh, only one way to find out.
6th floor.
Alright, as you go down to the 6th floor, what you can see before you is what seems to be a boss room. However, there is no boss.
No items.
No items either. However, as you look behind the pedestal, you find a hidden door that has recently been opened.
So it's not so hidden.
It is hidden in the fact that you had to press the button before.
Oh.
So,
I go through it.
cool.
I follow suit.
As you enter the room, you see power armor.
Oh,
Basically fucking Fallout armor.
damn.
And you see really fucking cool swords.
Quentin doesn't really look at the armor per se, because the armor looks too bulky for him. But he's gonna be looking at those swords.
The swords seem to be some sort of weird mechanical thing, and you don't even know if they would work. Or how they would work.
Are they heavy?
Yeah, they're fucking heavy.
Oh, Quentin don't got strength for this shit.
I'll pick one up.
Alright, as you pick one up, fucking simple pieces of shit. Not even good enough for battle.
This is flimsy, and I toss it aside.
As you toss it aside, it will turn on and become motorized and start sawing the ground.
Whoa, that's different.
What is that noise?
I'll pick it up and try to turn it off.
As you attempt to start trying to figure out how to turn it off, you just make it worse. It starts heating up in your hand. You don't really feel it because you're immune to fire damage. So it just feels hot, and then suddenly the chains break out in sparks and fire and stars and weird other shit that starts happening, and finally you get to the point where it turns off.
Well,
Remind me not to touch things so easily next time.
well, maybe you should hold on to it because maybe it could be valuable. I won't be able to carry something like that.
I'll hold on to it then.
Alright, you get a saw blade.
Return here until it's done.
I guess we'll look at the armor.
The armor looks like it was worn by soldiers, as it has wear and tear to it. However, something catches your eye.
Okay.
There is a massive tear in one of the armors, that keeps repairing itself and then tearing itself again.
Can I put my hand over it?
As you put your hand over it, it keeps doing it.
Can I sense anything about it?
You feel like someone took heavy damage in this suit, and the reason it is consistently repairing itself is to perhaps keep the person alive until he can repair the armor. But the person is dead, so very weird that it is still doing it.
Can we open it?
As you open the suit, there's nothing inside and it still is doing it.
I don't know if I... Quentin is interested about it. There's nothing else in the room, right?
Yeah.
Is it this suit made for like a bigger person?
Hell yeah. You're a tiny little bean.
Yeah, I probably won't fit in that fucker. Quentin's gonna say, well, it doesn't seem like there's much use here for me, but maybe one of you guys could try it on?
What is it? A suit?
Yeah, an armor suit.
The Fallout
Oh.
4 suit.
I work better without the armor.
I do as well, but I am curious as to how it works, and I'll put it on.
Alright, as you put it on, it'll keep trying to repair itself as if it is still attempting to work as intended. But for some reason, Conton, you feel like really, really strong in this. Almost as if like your strength is tripled.
Can he move in it?
Yeah.
So it's just damage, but he can still like use it.
Yeah. Yeah, he can use it.
Huh. I guess I will keep it.
What's his AC turn into?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What is your current AC?
18.
This one has a 19 AC.
Perfect.
All
Like,
right.
I guess the fact that it keeps trying to repair itself is kind of annoying, but maybe we can find someone that can fix that.
By the way, you look fucking awesome now, and
Yeah, you look like Darth Vader.
as you enter the suit, it will fully power up. And for some reason, you also feel like you are being healed inside of it.
Huh.
Well, it seems you got some mighty powerful stuff now. Let's keep going.
I follow him in my
Does
flashy little suit.
Just
Feels like
you just hear
Tunk.
tunk, tunk.
And as I'm walking, I'm making like pew pew noises myself.
You
All
seem
right.
to be enjoying that hunk of noise.
Yeah, it's pretty calming to the nerves.
Uh-huh. Your red one vanishes.
All right, down to the 7th floor.
Yeah, dungeon crawl.
All right, as you go down to the 7th floor, the entire floor is covered with amber. The only thing that stands is the pedestal. However, there is a chest.
I put my hand to the floor and I say the words, Ression. Ression?
What does that mean again?
Basically, when we were on the first floor, it turned all the amber that was in the room into... It just made the amber dissipate, and we were able to actually use the room to sleep in, as well as the place to cook and everything.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes, 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 yes. That word. Raison.
Rest zone.
As you say the word, the amber will shatter. And the pedestal will be revealed. And the chest will open.
Look in the chest.
As you look in the chest, there's only one thing inside of it. Inside of a small little bottle is a white strand.
Ah, Quentin knows what this is.
Bless
Fine.
you.
Thank you.
Quentin will take it and show the other two and tell them what it is, and he'll say, this is really good, actually. This is a strand of creation.
What exactly does it do, even though I guess the common sense it creates?
Well, it's kind of what it says it is. It's a strand of creation. It's a really strong, powerful piece. I actually really need this. This is going to be used to create a type of chain.
I see. Understood. Is this what we've been looking for, or shall we head deeper?
Well, we need to go deeper. There's still many other things that I'm still looking for as well. Oh shoot, do I not have it here anymore? Yeah, I do. I have it. Never mind. I need to look at my fucking papers because my note of how to create the chains went away.
Uh-oh.
But I'm checking the sheet to see if it's on here at all.
It is a strand of creation, the power of oblivion.
It was Oblivion too.
The sun moon thing? No, the
No.
wrong
No.
campaign.
Wrong.
Whoops. Wrong campaign.
I'm looking at it right now. Hold on. It is the strand of creation, the power of oblivion within your body, and the Teardrop Amulet. And once you have that, you will only need to create one chain, and it will forever be on you.
Okay. So yeah, Quentin will mention to them too that the other items I'm seeking, or other item I'm seeking, is a Teardrop Amulet. I'm not too sure what this looks like or what it is, but hopefully we find it along our way.
Teardrop Amulet. Would I know anything of this?
Nope.
Well, I guess from the name, we look for something that is shaped like a teardrop, no?
And an amulet.
And an amulet.
And I guess we'll keep going.
All right.
Yep.
I keep
As
the
you-
strand of creation in my bag next, or my, yeah.
As you enter the 8th floor, you can see a dark figure eating something.
Is it a shadowy figure like the one
Yes.
that...
The rot roll.
Can I see what it's eating from here?
A dead corpse.
That's fine.
Has it noticed us?
Nope.
Quentin.
Not even with my thunk, thunk, thunk.
It seems like it doesn't give a shit.
Does it look like a creature I've seen before?
No. However, you see a
anything else?
number above its head. and it is currently 500,000, and it keeps going up as he's consuming the body.
Can I see around the room, around him, anything?
The pedestal is right behind him.
Well, I think while it's eating, unless we wish to fight this creature, it is fairly strong. I don't mind banishing it, abolishing it. It should not be eating a corpse. But we can go around if need be. Maybe it won't attack us while it's distracted. Can I see a person inside of it?
Nope.
So there's no person at all inside of it?
No.
Okay. Not person, but you know what I mean, the spirit?
Yep, I know.
Okay. What would you guys like to do?
You're the boss.
Well, we're coming to clean the floors is what we must do. And we can't let
So be
something
it.
like this probably be alive.
I immediately expend the 5 key just to get my fist powered up.
As you would spend some sort of key from the oblivion, the creature will turn around and...
Quentin will shoot try to focus his power to shoot something at this motherfucker.
It will slowly begin to walk up to you. And it will say, I mean no harm. You have already helped me. Starblade. Allow me to feast, and I will leave you alone.
Just to me?
And your friends.
What are you?
I am becoming something that I've always wanted to.
By eating people?
By eating an Asanai.
Do I know what a Sanai is?
Nope.
What about Lorita?
She does, but she's not saying a thing.
Lorita, what should we do? Do you know what an Asanai is?
I do.
What is it?
It is the ascended form of a shadow that will not listen to fear. Or they can choose to listen to fear. And I suppose that this is what that one did. And the creature will respond, yes!
Well, if it chooses to follow fear, it should not be here.
Which is why it died by your blade. And now I feast upon its body to take its place.
What is your attentions and goal?
I wish to slay fear for what he did to me.
And what did he do?
Insight check.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I'm gonna incite this motherfucker.
God damn it. 14.
This motherfucker ain't lying.
You see Shade's fist, the flame from it kind of wither out. Your resolve seemed true. Whatever your decision is to do with this one, Master Quinton, so be it. Shades take a step back.
Well, if you are after fear, why? What troubles you now? Is there anything wrong with you?
Do you see what I am?
Are you a shadow yourself?
Yes, that is the one thing that I did not want to be. I was told I would have power, and he lied. He lied through his teeth.
Well, if you follow us, we are looking to get to the end of this tower, and as far as we know...
You wish to go to the very bottom?
Yes. There may be more worshippers of fear down there, and...
I wish to consume this body to gain his power. I must do it. I must feast.
On which body?
He points to the dead corpse over there.
Do we recognize that corpse as something?
Hell no.
Is there any like clothing or any garments?
There's a clothing on him, but you don't recognize it. I've never seen
Earlier
it
Shades. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Earlier Shades spoke to me in my mind. Does he have like a communication skill like that?
Yeah.
I can speak to him?
Yes,
Okay. So I talk to Shades in my mind and say, when the creature first saw us, he called us fresh food. I don't think we should trust this creature.
It seems you live.
The reason that I called you food is because I could smell the oblivion magic that you were using. It seems like
Can you read my mind? Oh. Say, well, I apologize. I'm speaking out loud. I apologize if I came off as rude, but I still can't say I fully trust you.
Do you feast on oblivion magic?
I feast on anything, but my shadow craving makes me want to eat you. But I will resist.
I see.
I will
How
not.
much can you resist?
I've resisted this entire time. I've seen so many juicy souls. So many people. And his mouth is watering at this point in time. I've wanted to eat them all.
Quentin, in the middle, like, as he's talking, is just gonna kind of, like, interrupt and, like, look at the other two and say, yep, he's gotta go.
So be it. Shades runs in with his fist reignited.
Alright, the creature will just simply teleport back to the body that he was once at and keep feasting.
Shades. Are we ignition or have one more thing?
It doesn't wish to harm you.
I see.
It was just
but
explaining its story.
Yeah,
My-
but it's also
my master
keeping
said
us
so
something
be
that
it.
we don't know, and that we don't know if it does
Well,
get out
okay,
of here.
well,
if it's gonna cost more.
You as a character would understand that shadows can resist the urge to feast on people. However, they still will hunger for it.
Yeah.
And this
Well-
creature seems that he's telling the truth, because if he would have consumed a warrior, his power number would have been much higher, and you know that for a fact.
Yeah, but if he gets out of here at all, and he can resist for so long, and he went back to that body, he doesn't have a high power to resist.
Well,
But
he's feasting. So specifically, you recognize the body because it was the body of. It looks similar to the body of what came out of the eighth door. However, it has very weird clothing. But if you want to kill him, you can kill him.
Well, are
Wait.
you retracting what you said? Because Shade's going in.
Shit.
It's up to you.
Did you
we're
say?
doing it.
Okay.
If you are you retracting or no?
No.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, the creature is gonna say, "Please, I do not wish to be killed. I simply will always hunger for souls. But if you let me feast on this body behind me, I will be a great, great foe to fear. I know where he is. I can lead you to him. I know something that no one else knows. I know what he is afraid of."
I will take out the book that says weaknesses.
Yes, everyone knows those, but what he is afraid of is something different.
Then why don't you tell me?
What is your name first?
Quentin.
I am Vinay.
I haven't heard of you.
That is fine. I wish to go by another name, but I will claim it as soon as I reach the Asanai state.
Well, you got a couple choices. I'm afraid if I let you live, you're gonna feast on more than just the Sanai. Your
I
power
swear
growing.
to you. And the creature at this point, he looks serious. You can see his eyes glistening with hope. And truly you feel like this creature has seen enough. I've seen so many things. So many people dying. So many shadows eaten. Feasting on one another. I'm sick of it. This is the only power that I wish to gain. So I may yet live away from fear.
The only way you'll live away from fear is by handling him yourself.
Chase is still slowly walking up to them.
If
There's only one way that I would even think about doing what you said. There's a way to purify shadows like me into something greater. If you will do that for me, I will gladly join you.
I cannot do that for you, for we do not have that power nor item.
Yes, you do. He looks at your hands. Specifically, the one that you wield the Starblade in.
Quentin's like kind of looking with shifty eyes. He will tell him.
Do you not know the power of the Starblade? The true power?
If you turn around, I will try something, but I cannot trust you while you stare at me.
Fine. He will turn around.
Quentin will put his hand upon the back of his head and focus on Hope inside of him and see if Hope, can sense anything and or ask Hope if there's anything we can do for this creature.
If you truly wish to ascend this creature, I have the power to do so. You will thrust the blade through his body, and I will give him new powers. One that is not so evil. Yes, of course it's safe. I am Hope after all.
Alright, I'll stab this motherfucker.
Alright, as you stab him, at first he's like, as if he's going to die, and then suddenly he will burst in white ethereal fire, and suddenly, before you, he begins to change. And eventually, through a cloud of smoke, will appear a young man with amber eyes and a massive scythe in his hand now.
Does he look familiar?
No.
Okay.
He will say, "Thank you."
Well, it looks like you're forced to come with us now.
I suppose I am.
We are heading down, and we must finish what's on the 15th floor.
That will be simple for us.
What's his power level now above his head?
2.5 million.
Oh. What was that creature that I was fighting in the other campaign's power level?
Basically the exact same.
God damn. Alright. Well,
Master Quentin, might I remind you that we could have taken him hostage within my necklace. And the result would have been the same, other than we could have used him for information and nothing more.
you have a hostage now.
I do not see myself as a hostage. However, I will give you as much information about this place that I know. When I was a shadow, I lived here. So I know much about this place.
And, well, his power level before what I saw was 500,000, and now it's over 2 million.
That is because I can do this. And he will slash his face, and suddenly his face will become like a shadow, and he will speak, I now have the powers of a shadow and a warrior. And he will slash it back, and he will become normal.
Does he become my minion?
No, but he becomes your ally.
Alright, at this point, he will, after mentioning the whole power level thing, say, well, his goal is pretty much ours, and if you can help us through here and tell us more of what's going on and what else we can find here, then it's time to get moving.
Alright. He will step on the pedestal and wait for you guys.
I get on the pedestal.
Alright. As you go down to the 9th floor, the creature will begin, or the person will begin to explain. The 9th floor won't have much on it, just like the last of them. But this one will look a little bit different. And as he says that, you reach the floor, and what you can see is a town basically, with shops and places and all these other different things, and in the center of it you do see the pedestal down, and the creature, or the guy will now explain. This used to be one of the old towns of Malona, I believe. At least that's what it seems like. I don't know which one, but it just looks really old. There wasn't much here.
Anything here worth investigating?
Not investigating, maybe plundering.
Can Catan sense anything, since do you still have that thing up?
I'm sorry, say it again? Oh, no, but I can do it again. So I guess I'll cast my magic awareness.
This place fucking magical as hell. There seems to be some sort of magic, again, that you cannot identify. But you feel like there's a slight bit of the magic that is inside of Quentin here, which is Oblivion magic.
I'd say, well, it seems like pretty much everything in here is magic, including you.
Yeah, I know that.
No, but it's different from what I felt earlier. It seems some kind of oblivion magic. I'm not really sure what that is.
Let me know if I got this correct, Ben, but I have like oblivion magic inside of me, right?
Yes, because of you wielding a Starblade and you being a color yourself, you have been infused with Oblivion magic. Or Oblivion powers, so to speak.
Yeah. So, yes, me being a color as well as wielding the Starblade, I have pieces of Oblivion inside of me, magic per se.
Well, that's the best I've got.
At this point, if there's a lot here to be plundered, maybe we should take a look.
Alright, you start fucking plundering the place. In total, each of you will get 20 platinum pieces.
Good. Fucking every other campaign's got money and we've been broke.
10 sapphire gems, 10 topaz gems, 10 ruby gems, 10 jade gems, 12 onyx gems, 12 amber gems, and a mixture of a weird-looking gem, a singular one, that looks like almost every single one of the gems that you've seen before.
Can you post that in like Discord?
So I'll do this. So 20 D Saf Toe. So the platinum is each, and then the gems are just everything else that you find. There you go.
With those mysterious gems, or the multicolored gem, do I sense anything from it?
You sense like you could create something from this.
And then, what about the other ones? We can't create anything with those?
No, but you feel an evil power every time that you touch one of the onyxes.
And none of these gems are they magical in a sense?
All gems in my world are magical. In some
Are
sort
these
of way.
the type of ones we can put inside of our weapons?
Yes.
But not my Starblade, right?
No. Hold on. I don't think so. You have Life's Old Blade. You can put. You feel like you could put amber inside of your blade, but none of the other gems.
And then what about Malice's Embrace?
You can put any gem into that.
And we don't know the qualities of each weapon, or each of the qualities of each of the gems, right?
Oh, they are like nearly perfect. Almost every single one of them is perfect.
No, what's the correct word for that? Like the what they actually do.
Oh, I can't tell you that. You'd have to figure it out.
Ah, okay. Well, Quentin will tell the other two. I know that crystals have qualities to improve weapons if you have a socket within your weapon. I will take out my Malice's Embrace and show him. This rapier of mine, it has one currently in it that it helps me heal better. So if I were to heal anyone with any magic, they would get healed an extra bit. What kind of gem is inside of my Malice's Embrace then?
Did you not note it down?
It was in my old notes, but then they got erased.
It's a sapphire.
Sapphire. So, sapphires seem to be healing. Other than that, I'm not too sure what the other ones do.
Do you know where we might be able to find out?
We could ask Yang if we go back, but that's probably too far from now. But there's always a way to test it out. I believe you can take them out, but they get destroyed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does your weapon have any slots in it?
I don't know. Does it, DM?
No.
Damn.
No.
There's a
Then-
symbol on it, though.
Oh. What does the symbol do?
The symbol
Or-
is the 12.
So you have like a 12-pointed star, or multicolored star on it. How about you, Shades? Do you have any weapons that can socket gems?
I have my fists! Jay,
She's just like holding like two different gems in like his fist and like punching things.
Can he do that though?
yeah, he could.
Hey.
I think
I'll
Jay,
take, like, one of
I
the
believe
ambers.
that Jay is AFK.
Okay, I'll take one of the ambers and try to
I'm
like
right here.
Oh,
put it into my Starblade.
alright. as you put it into your star blade, it will socket itself on your star blade. And I believe there are currently 14 stars on the blade, so there will now be 15 stars on the blade.
And how many can I socket?
Find out.
Well, if no one else can like use them, I guess I will just keep putting them in.
Alright, eventually you get to 20 stars and it stops.
What does that do?
It just looks cool.
Alright.
AKA, you don't know what it does.
And then that multicolored gem, it's a socketable one?
Perhaps.
Would I, if it's a multicolored gem, it would have amber in it?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't I be able to equip that one too?
Well, would you like to try to use one of those instead of one of the ambers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kool-Aid? What you typing there?
Fuck. I can't play it. Okay, whatever. Okay. There are 20 gems in my world, and it can land on any of them. 7th gem. Believe that is gamer. Believe that is a ruby. Yeah.
What does Ruby do?
Well, since it landed on ruby, you cannot fit it into your blade.
Oh, wait, so there's other types of crystals that can work?
Yep.
Other than the amber?
Mm-hmm. And
Well.
then it will then turn back into the multicolored gem as it sees it cannot be fitted into
That's
your
when
blade.
we're gonna use a DM die.
Oh my fucking god.
What's a DM die?
37. I have DM dice. Basically, I can have them reroll for any of us during session. To think of it like a bardic inspiration type thing in a way that I can give.
It is what I used to give out as a joke, and then eventually my old co-DM kept them, and I had to basically make lore behind the DM die. So in lore, they are basically your character saying "fuck you" to fate.
Gotcha.
I also got like a fuck you to specific bosses. Not all bosses. So I can like instantly kill one, but it doesn't work on all of them.
But it includes fear. It just doesn't work on specific bosses. Believe that is a turquoise gem.
And that doesn't work.
Yeah, that don't work.
I'm not gonna waste all my fucking DM dice, but I'm gonna use one more. I'm down at 36 now. That don't work either. God damn it.
Oh, that is a violet gem. Or a purple gem.
Does that work?
So that would be an amethyst. No, and it will turn back into the multicolored gem.
You piece of shit. Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna waste time on it. I'll put another amber into it, because if it's started off at,
So you
10
used,
stars?
you use 14 stars. So you use 6 amber.
I'll put 1 more amber in it, and so that it goes back up to 20. And so we're at 5 ambers.
You're at 6. You're at 6 ambers because you have a total of 12.
Yeah,
Which
but
I
if
won.
I
You use 6 of them.
yeah.
So you would have 6 left.
Yeah, but then I had to take 1 out of my weapon, and I put 1 back in.
It doesn't destroy whenever you take it out.
Oh, okay.
The Starblade doesn't do that.
All right, then I'll just put oh, I thought you said we got rubies.
You did. I forgot to put them. There's 10 of them.
And I have 2 more sockets on Malice's Embrace.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put 1 ruby in that one, and 1 jade, and I'll pop out the sapphire, and I'll put a topaz.
Cool. You break the sapphire as you pop it out.
So I don't know what it does yet.
Nope.
All right. Well, what should we do with the rest? Did you guys want to split them?
I think we each got our own, right?
No,
No,
all the
that's-
gems were just
The
info
gems
what
were
we could
shared,
find.
Oh, okay.
but the platinum was given to everyone.
In that case, yeah, let's split the rest.
So there's 9 minus the ones I take. So I don't really.
I'll also type out the rest of the, basically, you got a lot of ingredients and stuff, and I just have to keep in mind what you have and what you can make. If you ever decide to get into alchemy.
Okay.
There are also, scrolls for, spells and stuff, and I just have to keep a note of that because they are spells.
Like making spells, or?
Spell scrolls, like a fireball scroll.
Oh, okay.
There's also, you got some revivify scrolls. I believe there are 5.
Okay.
But you don't necessarily need that, Quentin.
Yeah.
I'd say just hold on to them, and then we'll figure it out later.
Okay. Yeah, then I guess I'll just put the gems in my bag, and then, I guess the rest of the stuff in my what do you call it? Bag of holding, technically.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You said you're gonna have to keep track of all this stuff. You got other stuff that I don't.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah,
that-
you actually did get a bag of holding.
When?
Just now.
Hey!
They had one, so
Just throw it all in the bag of holding.
cool.
Keep going,
Okay.
because that's all we can find, right? There's nothing else.
I think you're on the 10th floor, right?
The 8th, ninth floor.
No, you were just on the 9th floor, so you're going to the 10th.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The 10th floor is a painting room with the pedestal in the middle of it. And the paintings are of the original 12, which are still being drawn.
Okay. Well, I mean, if there's still the pedestal, we'll just kind of keep moving until.
However, there are 2 people that are missing from the painting. The 8th
What?
and the 12th.
Which is Hecky and Ben.
Hecky and Flower.
Oh, Hecky and Flower. Yeah, because Flower got a burial. But I don't know that. Yeah, I mean, at this point, other than
Stop!
knowing that it would be the 12.
Stop metagaming! No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, other than that point, there was no point of really being in this room if there's nothing else in it, and other than that, we just know it's of the original 12.
Mm-hmm. Alright, as you go down to the 11th room, Yet again, this looks like a battlefield where there are enemies laid about, and the person who's been traveling with you holding the scythe will say, "These were the people that I originally slaughtered. They were nothing to me."
Well, is there anything on this floor we should look out for?
Not really. I basically killed everything here.
Anything that could help us?
Probably not.
I will keep an eye out for anything as we're walking towards the pedestal.
There seems to be nothing in the room.
Alright, then we'll walk towards the pedestal.
Okay, the 12th floor is a very long corridor with 12 pillars adorning it. And you know the colors of the pillars. However, atop of each of the pillar is a statue of the original 12. From left to right.
Oh.
The
Is Plot
pedestal
Ghost?
the pedestal lays at the very end. I'm glad that you asked. Yes, Platos is the first one. And Loretta will look at the pedestal in sadness and grief.
I will just boop the pedestal with my head.
As you boop the pedestal with your head, it will light up a blue ethereal fire.
Now Platos is burning?
Yeah, kind of.
Then I guess, well, we'll keep going.
13th floor is a very important floor. As you go down to the 13th floor, in the center of the room, there is a crystal made out of amber, and there is something inside of it.
I will put my hand on it, and I will say the words Rasan.
The amber begins to crack, and finally will be destroyed. And falling to the ground will be a person.
Kool-Aid Man?
They look old and decrepit, and they cough out blood.
Do they look familiar?
No. Specifically, this person has green hair and is wearing a green cloak.
Do the clothes look fancy or like just traveling clothes?
They look as if he is royalty.
Who are you?
Almost as if he doesn't hear you. He keeps coughing out blood.
Can I do a really bad medicine check to see if he's okay?
Yeah. Oh my god, damn! Okay. Content is like, let me see your health record, son. No,
Yeah,
he's not okay. He's coughing out blood.
I put my hand on his head, and I tried to see if there's anything I could do to heal him.
You could stab him with your sword.
I stabbed this motherfucker and try to heal him.
Okay, you heal him. At first, he will grab the sword and he will say, and then he will notice that he's healed and he will just look at you confused. And he will say, "What?" And you hear, "Hello?"
Hello?
He is speaking in Elden warrior tongue.
I said hello.
Okay. He will say, "Who are you?"
I am the new blue pillar. What happened to you?
I do not know.
Well, what was this place?
My throne room.
And what do you throne over?
Caldoire.
Well, so you're a king of Caldoire,
I am the Prince of Caldoire.
a prince.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what?
My name is Ivan Maltos.
Quentin's just kind of like baffled because he doesn't understand like Caldoire itself and like all the stuff that he's seen passing through the floor.
You've heard that last name before, though.
What was his last name?
Maltos.
Maltos.
The green pillar.
No, I haven't. Maybe in the other campaign, but not this one. So Quentin doesn't know.
You would still know it.
Because I don't need. No one's in spot of the green pillar right now, huh?
Mm-mm. No.
Altos. So
Even if you didn't know, Platos would have given you the knowledge to know who that person is.
So I guess Quentin would say, Malthus of the Green Pillar?
Yes, he was my father.
And where's your father now?
Dead.
Do you retain any of his power?
No.
Well, the rest of Caldoire, besides of us going down, is, clear if you wanted to get out, but, if you know of any way that you can help us, there's possibly something far worse at the end.
I will just return to where I must be. And he will suddenly vanish.
Quentin's just gonna turn around and look at Caton and Shades and kind of be like, this place, since I've gotten here, is really horrible.
Kanton says, well, what is all this about colors and pillars and stuff?
It's 12 pillars, 12 gods per se. Each person who could gain power, such as even yourself, can become a 12, but it's the 12's duty to, I would say, keep a type of order and balance. And, well, right now, fear is a mortal enemy. Could very well end everyone. It seems as though we are the chosen to fight him.
I see. And what power does the green color hold?
Loretta will speak. The green pillar once held the most gracious power of them all. Maltos was our great healer. He could heal anyone. Even people from Black Death. But not himself.
And what exactly could Platos do?
He was strong. Powerful in many things, but he was a general. So he knew a lot of strategies and things. You negate the cunning effect.
The cunning effect.
If you do an action, you can't take it back. Only you negate that, though.
Oh, okay. So in the case that a boss has the cunning effect, I can just deny it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
And
only
then
for yourself.
yeah. Um
You also have, now that this is revealed, you now have advantage on martial checks.
okay. Then with the ring of Platos that I have,
Mm-hmm.
since I've gained power, it hasn't done anything yet, right?
Nope.
All right. All right. Well, Quentin will say, yeah, well, each of the 12 seem to have strengths. Different pillars grant different things based off the color that you are.
Oh, no use thinking too much about it. Let's continue on, I guess.
We'll continue on.
The 14th floor that you go down. Wait. Yeah. It is much like the others. It is an empty room with a pedestal.
Then I guess we go to the 15th floor.
Upon reaching the 15th floor, you begin to hear a song.
Don't you dare hum the fucking Jigglypuff song again.
Ethereal at first, but then the siren will sing it. Afila fal ilanike for Lord Kale for Noryakai Fudonamoy ilasai Kala fidesenor. And as she's singing it, things will begin to appear within the room. And slowly but surely, you will find one of the greatest things in Caldoire. Revealing in the room, as the siren begins to sing, is the creation chamber. While in this room, you have no limitations to the abilities that you can use.
He disappeared.
Damn. Now he did it for real.
Meaning
so-
if you die, if you have any spells or anything like that, they will instantly be restored.
Do we know this, or
Yes, you know this.
So if like
Also, if you happen to have a strand of creation, you can make stuff in here.
well I can't wait.
This is one of the very few rooms
hey, welcome
where
back?
you can actually craft a Starblade.
which I don't got the knowledge of.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I do.
As
huh?
you're a wielder of one, you know how to craft one.
Ah. Well, do I have any of the materials in my bag as
Fuck
well
no.
as? Damn.
Other than
Oh, you
the
gotta lie to
strand,
me.
no.
Do I? Okay. Well, what are the materials needed to craft a Starblade?
The power of the stars, a strand of creation, a blade of warrior, a warrior blade. So they have to be the warrior race. A power level of at least 5,000, and the essence of the ethereal.
How many of those do you have?
Of the strand of creations, I have 1.
No, of all the materials. I meant.
Uh, well, I'm not a warrior, so I can't.
Yes, you are.
You motherfucker. So I don't have a strand of the stars. I don't have a blade of the warrior.
You have a warrior blade. It's called a star blade.
Okay.
A star blade is a warrior blade.
My power level is over 5k, and I need essence of ethereal. So I'm missing just a strand of stars and essence of ethereal.
Technically, yes. However, you are already wielding a star blade, so you would have to have someone else be a warrior and have the power level.
Ah, okay.
However,
Sorry,
you
yeah.
believe that you could train a warrior in here, so it wouldn't take long to give them the power level that needs to be achieved.
Okay. Well, I mean, technically, I only can train 1.
You can only train people that are warriors. That are already
Oh.
warriors. You cannot create... Well, if you use the strand of creation, you can make one of your party members a warrior if you choose to. However, you would be losing the strand.
Yeah, and each
But you
character
also
I have
can-
only have 1.
You can also, as a star blade, you know how to make them. You just have to hit a crit with your
Wasn't
star
there like a-
blade.
Yeah, wasn't there a lot of crypts as we were coming up here?
A crit.
Oh, a crit. Oh, okay. Oh, I can hit 20.
But you must be fighting a shadow or an Asani to have a strand of creation created within your blade. And you must land a critical strike.
Yeah, we're gonna fight a shit ton of those. I guess because... Wait, is Jay here?
Yes.
You're here, Jay?
Yes.
I guess because you're here, and you're
I respect your
considered...
decline.
Well, because you're my herald. You will decline me making you a warrior?
Yes.
Damn. May I ask why?
You would keep the race that you are, just like Quentin. I suppose he has his own reasons.
Well, I do need to keep a strand for my chains. I could make Katana Warrior. But even then, he would need to gain power level as well as need another strand of creation in order to do so. So maybe I should just hold on to the strand until I get another one, and then we come back here.
And at this point in time, the ground will begin to shake, and Caldoire will be lifted into the sky. And you now have a flying base that you can use at any point in time.
Oh. Nice. So we didn't need to kill anything besides this one thing that was with us. So, is he like our guard now?
Yeah, he's gonna become So, this guy actually has military training basically, because he lived in the Shadow World, so he knows where everything in the Shadow World would be. So he is a crucial person, and if you would have killed him, you would have lost a great ally because he's level 15.
That's like 3 of us put together.
Yeah.
We're like level 15.
Yeah, he's a level 15 shadow. But now that you've ascended him into a warrior, he is a level 15 shadow and warrior.
Okay.
which is one of the most powerful combos that there could ever be, because you still have the powers of the shadow, which instantly increases your power level. And you remove the cursed effect of the shadow blade that you wield, and instead gain a warrior blade, which is his scythe. He is also so basically you can now make Caldoire a city, and I eventually I'm gonna get some NPCs and bring them into your town, and you can assign them to do different things. But he will automatically be there, since he is your ally. He will ask you to be your general for your military.
Okay. And then Larita here is technically.
She is going to want to stay with you. She would be
Yeah.
a teacher, however, you are the blue pillar.
Yeah, she's like assigned to me basically. At this point, being in this chamber, with the amount of power that's in here, Larita has power then she can infinitely use, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, can she teach all of us the power words as well as anything else?
Yeah, she can. She can definitely teach you the power words, and I guess what we'll do is we'll end session here, and what I'll have to do is I have to write out the next part of the story, which will be the Rita teaching you guys Elden Warrior Tongue and the power words in hand. And then also I will have to do the training that you and Shades and even Content can do. And more or less, I will have to write out NPCs that want to come to your place.
Okay, so at this point we'll be what?